Part 2 of walking through the Galey Farms corn maze and attractions at night. After part 1 suddenly ended when I dropped my phone trying to adjust the focus, since everything was all blurry and out of focus. Apparently tapping the screen on a smartphone when you're only holding it with one hand isn't a great idea, because chances are it'll just fly out of your hand into the grass below. So, continuing from where we left off, here's this jolly looking blacksmith here, who during the day moves and works his hammer on the anvil, of course. Mr. Wolfman fellow here by the general store. I don't know if you can read that. Here we go. That's better. Plenty of light for everyone. By the way, I'm illuminating all of this at night with what I like to call my God beam, which is basically a 1000 lumen hand cannon, bringing light to dark places of the world. However, leaving it on for extended periods of time at this level of light will absolutely murder my batteries. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this video relatively short. Oh, friendly game of poker here where the guy who unwittingly has his back to the entrance is obviously cheating. Because why wouldn't you be? Especially when you're playing with folk like that as your opponents. Now here's a character I can relate to. I don't know his name, I just know we'd get along. Heading back the way I came. Welcome to Canada, folks. Plenty of dark corners, little enclosures and hideaways. Here's have a closer look at Gypsy Willem Dafoe here. Anyway, lots of places for shady characters to hide at night, which is why I gotta patrol it regularly. Now, this here normally is like a Gene Simmons lookalike, but apparently he's got a different head on tonight for some reason, reasons unknown. But normally he's Gene Simmons, just rocking out there on the edge of whatever, Hotel Whiskey Creek, I guess. Hi there. And random Darth Vader, because why wouldn't there be? Because of course there is. This fine lady here in her lovely handbag. Random jack-o'-lantern dude. I'm just gonna shut off the Mr. Farty Pants here. And we go through into the corn maze. I'm not going to walk through the entire corn maze because that would be an hour-long video or more unto itself. But on the other side of it, on the edge here, there are some fun things to see.
Hello. Come look at your reflection and receive a secret message.
Isn't that cute?
I can reveal your inner self. That's right. Look closely at yourself. Do you see anything different?
Best motion sensing mirrors that money can buy. Oh look, it's the blood bank. Wah wah. Hello, vampire folks. Let me get my light back onto the brighter setting here. There we go. Wheel of Misfortune. That sounds like a fun game to play. Maybe I'll do that next on my Let's Play channel. I don't know what game they're playing. I don't even know who's winning or losing. Either way, it's unfortunate for somebody or another. Random little Cerberus here popping out of the doghouse. Not to mention bits of folk poking out of the ground. Oh, looks like the Undertaker's got it well in hand already. Nice spider. Cute little spider with a 3.5 foot leg spread. What's going on in here? Aside from everything. I don't even know what theme this particular building is supposed to be. Oh, here we go. Magic Carpet Genie School. Learn to fly a carpet. Live in a bottle. Grant a wish. Haha, free residency. I get it. Become a genie. Makes sense. There are indeed magic looking carpets in there. That's just a cool 3D effect. Wolf head. Probably doesn't show up so well on the camera phone, but it kind of follows you and looks at you no matter what angle you look at it from. Howl at the Moon Store. Nice. Oh, hey look. Another wolf man. What a surprise. And here we are on the other side behind the water wheel. Here on the edge of the corn maze itself. There are pathways and tunnels that go through it, where you can get lost for literally hours. Fun and excitement for the whole family, I know. Don't mind the fog here. Hard to see much of anything in this, but I don't know if you can see what we're coming up on here in this clearing between the two walls of corn maze. There we go. Tighten up the beam a bit to illuminate a little better. There is a approximately 1/3 scale Sphinx here in the middle of this Egyptian corn maze, with an entryway underneath that leads to an entire frickin' dungeon, tomb, whatever you want to call it. It's got its own, basically, its own tomb. That goes on for quite a ways actually, and has its own subterranean maze underneath the Egyptian Sphinx. Because why wouldn't you? Well, just about ready to wrap up here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the actual corn maze because it goes on for days. But I will head up to the bridge here. Don't know if you can see in the video. There's a bit of an overlook. It goes over top of the corn maze. And I'll give you a look around from up there before we wrap things up. There's that waterfall over there beyond the fence with the dinosaurs. Corn in a corn maze? Preposterous. Just a few attractions left to see here on the way back up to the bridge. Like, too much light. There we go. Weddings. No witnesses necessary. Métis for life. Mail order brides. Free treasure chest. Free Caribbean honeymoon. I'm sold. Who wouldn't want to be wed by Mr. Snaky Face? Here. Oh well. Good luck to the happy couple and enjoy your Caribbean honeymoon. Hey, it's the RIP spa. Because why wouldn't you want to go here if you want to go to the spa to rest in peace? Treatments, bone tox, haha, calcium treatment, cortisone injection, bone polish, roll out your spine, bone chip repair, alignments. We treat creaky knees because why wouldn't you? This looks like a pretty relaxing place to go for the undead. Oh, that must be a bone tox injection going on here. That looks happy. Oh, is somebody getting their spine rolled out with an actual rolling pin? Because of course. Here we have the Scarecrow Country Barbershop. I might just get a fashionable new style myself from this cheery looking barber. Random Einstein gardener, because why not? Blood on tap, premium stock at the 11A market. Okay, I don't know if that's a reference to something in particular, but spooky stew for sale. Mmm, delicious ears. Yeah, it's a bone grinder. Nice. Looks tasty. I mean, there's disembodied limbs here, and try our dye food. Ring finger roll, lemongrass brain, roe trap, eyeball satay, and bat dye. Okay. Looks tasty to me. About our brains. They are zombie friendly, gluten free, no antibiotics, organic, local, always fresh. Wonder how local. Rump roast. Anyway, looks tasty. It's making me hungry just looking at all this. We got the jailhouse over here. Jailhouse garb. With this comfy looking customer attached to the bars. Bunch of other stripes and whatnot hanging up in there. Oh look, the keys are right here outside the door. Don't even need a dog to hang onto those keys for you outside the jail cell. Heading upstairs now to the overlook bridge thing, where we will shine our God beam off into the fog. If I had a third hand, I would probably make a bat sign on the clouds, because this flashlight, or torch for our UK viewers, is actually powerful enough to project literally onto the clouds. Here. Let me make a beam out of it and have a look around. Welcome, folks, to Galey Farms corn maze. And normally I can actually see the Sphinx clearly over there, but the fog is really thick tonight. But that's, my flashlight is directly pointing onto the head of the Sphinx right now. Probably doesn't show so well in the video. Just we're ready to wrap up here. Well, if there's one thing you can see clearly out here, it's the fog. So I've been thinking about what I can do to make my Let's Play videos more entertaining. I take feedback very seriously, and I'm always a fan of constructive criticism. It's come to my attention that I actually sound a little bit bored or uninterested in the games I'm playing on my channel. So I'm going to do what I can to spruce that up a little bit. Try to make it more exciting to watch. I'm also going to try to keep the videos a little bit shorter because they've been veering to nearly, if not over, an hour per video lately. And I mean, come on, who wants to sit through that? Even in an award-winning game such as System Shock 2. So I'm going to continue System Shock series probably next week. I'll try to keep the videos shorter, more action-packed, more entertaining, and just more interesting in general. But like I said, I'm always a fan of constructive criticism and feedback, so leave a comment with what you'd like to see more of on my channel, and I'll do my best to accommodate. Coming up to the end here, at least the end of what I'm going to show you tonight, and this video is already over 16 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off right away here after I show you this, which is not at all in any way creepy. Just a couple of happy clowns popping out of barrels. You know, good way to spend any night. So I hope you've enjoyed this brief and not at all, even remotely all-encompassing tour of Galey Farms corn maze and Halloween attractions. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Halloween. Have a good night.